Coming up, what do students think of more Friday classes? Is composting coming to a dining hall near you? And we bring you in on the CFA's movement, Fight for Five. This and more on Beach Buzz. Welcome to The Buzz. I'm your host, Crystal Washington. On our last episode, we had faculty representative Jeff Jarvis, and we were talking about how Friday classes were going to be added to more of our Monday, Wednesday. But what we didn't talk about is what the students think about this. After all, we're going to be the ones affected with one more day of bad parking, one less day for work, and a 2-day weekend. We're in college. 2-day weekends do not work for us. And so we have my friends, Josh and Mitch, out on the street asking the important questions. What do you think about more Friday classes?
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, I'm Mitch.
And today, we ran around and talked to the good people of Long Beach State to see what they thought of Friday classes.
So let's hear what they had to say. My mic. Are you aware that the college may be adding a Friday class to your already Monday and Wednesday class schedule?
Do you enjoy Friday classes?
I hate them.
Would you rather take a Friday class, or would you rather help me finish this half-eaten pickle that's been sitting in my fridge for over 2 months? Go on.
Would you be willing to be bald for the rest of your life?
Bald where?
Or have me sing a song to you while you dance to it? You and me, we just don't get along. Why? Why don't we just get along?
Why don't you like Friday classes?
I don't like Friday classes, I'm sorry.
Mr. Squirrel. Mr. Squirrel, moment of your time. Excuse me, Mr. Squirrel. Squirrel!
Right. No, it's a total.
Can we use nice words? My left ear is still very innocent.
Okay.
What if I was bald? Would you be willing to not have a Friday class?
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna.
Would you feel good about yourself knowing that I'm bald, lonely, lifeless, and unhappy the rest of my life?
What are you saying about bald people?
Bald people aren't happy.
Would I rather take a Friday class or watch you do 10 push-ups?
With my director sitting on my back.
What would you do to not have a Friday class ever?
Not sign up for one?
That's actually the most logical sentence I've heard all day.
So thank you for joining us on this week's segment of What Do You Think?
Join us next time when we talk about the domestication of squirrels.
Oh, it will be nuts. Back to you, Crystal.
Thanks, guys. Up next, Logan's sitting with the senator that has a couple tricks up her sleeve, and one of them may just change the way that you throw your trash out in the dining hall. Up next on Senate in a Minute.
Hi, welcome to Senate in a Minute. I'm your host, Logan Cross, here with Senator Kelsey Kimmes. That took 4 times. Our first topic of business is gender-neutral bathrooms possibly added to the theater.
There's interest in converting 2 bathrooms in the theater building into gender-neutral bathrooms, so we're working in the beginning stages of getting that on its way.
And you guys are also working on getting compost in the dining halls.
The dining hall produces a mass amount of food waste, recycled material.
I can 100% advocate for this. I live in Parkside Commons. The amount of food that gets wasted and thrown away.
And the thing about residential food is buffet style, and you take a bunch of different things and you try it, and one of those things ends up being really good, and that's the thing
And
you
you're
eat.
like,
and the
1 out of
rest
5.
you're like, I don't want this
trash.
so much. Plant-based products compost differently in the landfill, and they actually produce more pollution. So by composting, we also
doing something
we
good.
also do
We're
something
doing
good for
something
the
good for the
environment, and
environment.
it can be used for fertilizer. Even like the gardens on campus, we're talking about using compost from the USU for those gardens, and we don't have to use chemical fertilizer.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Senator. If you want to see the uncut version of this interview, it's not a minute, which Senate in a Minute is already like Senate in like 6 minutes. Then click this little thing right here. Click it. All right, back to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Logan. Next, Mimi's sitting with the chapter president for the California Faculty Association, and they recently decided to go on strike. So here is AS Inside.
Thanks, Crystal. Today we're here to talk about your campus staff and the upcoming strike.
They just don't want to set a precedent of actually paying the faculty well or hiring enough tenure-line faculty.
Do you know exactly what the reasons are, or has there been studies
I'll
towards
give you
why?
2 examples from the Board of Trustees. One said, well, we just don't think that the legislature would want us to spend all that money we got on faculty. I mean, one of the Board of Trustees said that. And another one said, well, if they won't take 2%, we should just get them 0. So it's really the Board of Trustees and these people underneath the chancellor who just really think that teachers should work for free, and that teachers are greedy, and professors should just get psychic pay instead of being able to support their families. And that's really the nature of what's going on. And they're just really antagonistic towards faculty. They think faculty don't work. In the last 10 years, we have had 2 raises. We had a raise last year, 1.6%, and then we had a raise the year before, 0.6%. So in the last 10 years, when inflation has probably been in the 20 to 25% raise, we've gotten a 2.2% raise.
I'm Mimi Nguyen, and you're watching AS Inside.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of Beach Buzz. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more ASI videos, including the full uncut versions of the interviews that you saw today. As always, I'm your host, Crystal Washington, signing off.
Would you rather take a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class or sing an NSYNC song with me right now?
The NSYNC song.
We're going to start from the chorus, okay? It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you. Thank you so much for your